Hey everybody, welcome to the Stream.TV Survivor post-wrap-up show. Today I'm joined by Max Dawson, a Survivor's second chance hopeful from this season. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It's so shocking to see you with this much clothes on. I have to say, I almost didn't recognize you when you walked in.
Yeah, I feel so unnatural wearing clothes, pants, underwear even. It's really uncomfortable.
Awkward. So let's just talk about your season really quick and what you have going into, because is it a surprise to you that they asked you to come back?
It's somewhat a surprise, somewhat not a surprise. When my game finished, prematurely, I might add, Jeff sent a message to me that he thought that I had more in me.
Right.
And that he'd like to see me have another shot.
That's a great sign.
That is a good sign. Then when I watched my season, I watched my episodes, I was not convinced that he was being truthful. I thought maybe he just says that to everyone to be nice.
Right.
But sure enough, about a week later, they called me up and said, Max, Jeff still thinks you've got more left in your tank. Do you want to come out and give it another go? And now here I am campaigning for a second chance.
That's crazy. Well, because I would say, because maybe you can maybe agree or disagree, but on this season, you almost are more like the comedic relief on the series, which everybody needs that. And I've said many times, people vote for a variety of different reasons. People vote because someone's funny, they vote for this, and I feel like that your whole thing on the show was you being naked. And I think you even mentioned to me that sometimes that's getting maybe a little bit overplayed. Is that sort of overshadowing you, or is at this point you just got to just run with it?
At this point you got to run with it, and I wish I could point to my amazing strategic gameplay and say that my time on Survivor wasn't defined by an afternoon or two spent skinny dipping, but you didn't get to see that much of me because I didn't stick around long enough to really make the moves that I had hoped to make. So in that respect, you might be voting me back because of the nakedness. You might be voting me back because you, like me, are a Survivor fan who's always dreamed of chasing down this crazy fantasy of playing the game. Or you might be voting for me because you thought I had more in me before, and you're still convinced that I might be able to show you something.
Right, or honestly, they might just be voting for you because they like you. You were very likable this season, and a whole season of unlikable people.
Well, I'm very grateful that you say that. I think between you and my mom, you might be the only two people who feel that way.
That's it. So looking at the list of 20, who would you not want to play with?
Who would I not want to play with? I wouldn't want to play against myself, I'll tell you that.
Let's give me a real answer, sir. You got to mention somebody.
Come on. Abby Maria, she's a nightmare.
She's a nightmare, right?
She's a nightmare.
Absolutely would not want to play with her.
39 days of PMS. Yeah. It's just like, I would be tearing my hair out.
She had her own commercial, like the most crazy villain on the planet.
Yeah, I mean, what did Malcolm call her? A Dementor or something like that? She's like a Harry Potter villain. I hope I don't see her out there. She's just absolutely unbearable.
Yeah, I can't stand her either. So what do you have an advantage, you think, because for just having played this last season, going right into the next one?
Well, if it's an advantage to still have not gotten over the post-traumatic stress disorder from your first time playing, then I am your man.
Right, and keep your Twitter following alive. Back to back.
You never have to actually come down from the high of having your season if you just go back out and play again. You just
keep playing. You got to keep this going. I think it's a good strategy.
Listen, back-to-back seasons. It worked for Rupert. Worked for Amanda. Worked for
Russell.
Russell. Well, look at it.
Well, look at this camera right here, and let everybody know at home why they should get your vote and bring you back for next season.
Guys, you know how much I love this game. You know how hard I play this game. You know my philosophy of playing hard and naked. This time is not going to be about the Survivor references. This time is going to be about playing Survivor. And I think that you guys will be pleasantly surprised if you give me a second chance to show you how I play this game.
All right, well, if you want to see Max play hard and naked next season, make sure you go to CBS.com. And for more Survivor exclusive videos, make sure you subscribe to the Stream.TV. That was easy. Hard and naked.